Hello and welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup. We're going to cover the series that took place in the LPL this morning, as well as the three series that are going to take place tomorrow in the LCK, LPL, and LCS. LEC still has the weekend off. This may be the only video for today. I am debating on doing a second video about Team Heretics, just not even like about the team itself, but about what the CEO had said or the owner had said a couple days ago. In an article on thinkjackson.gg, and just go over that a little bit. I'm debating on whether I want to talk about it. There's something that we talked about in the Discord. If you haven't been in the Discord, the link is in the description. If you go there, you become a member. Go to the Rules and Roles channel. You can become a watch party enjoyer. And when we do watch parties, you will be notified when one is going on. In the Patreon, there's a Patreon link in the description as well. On the Patreon, I do my predictions for who I think will win and lose. Right now, I'm hitting at about 70%. Over-unders, very bad, about 54%. Today, I did do well, though. So let's get into it. LNG and Weibo. LNG get the upset, winning 3-1. Weibo falling. I have a lot to say about this one. So LNG 8-8, 9th in my power rankings that came out yesterday. If you missed them, Weibo 10-6, they were 6th. Light 20 and 3 deaths, so 20 kills, 3 deaths, 17 assists, 31% of the team's damage to lead the way. Ale 15, 10, and 12 in top lane. Angel 11, 10, 12 in mid for Weibo, 32% of the team's damage. And Wanfang 8, 6, and 12. As far as esports betting goes, I had the Wanfang under, but I did think Weibo was going to win this 3-2. Now, doing some stat research yesterday, the teams came out really close. They're actually both projected for 37 kills each across 3 games, which is, I mean, it was almost exactly the same, right? So it was interesting to see. Now, what happened with this series was LNG had a mission, and it was to beat the hell out of the Shy. Yesterday, if you didn't watch my roundup, when I went over this matchup, I said Ale versus the Shy is what we want to watch. Everything comes down to the Shy with Weibo. If you've watched my roundups, I'll split long on my sneak peeks. If the Shy is playing up to his standard that he should be playing at, they are one of the best teams in the world. I will stand by that. But he will int, and today he inted. In the first 5 minutes of game 1. He's not on his screen when he's recalling in a bush that's warded, gets killed. And then after that, he just gets railroaded in top lane over and over and over again, because why would LNG not railroad him after getting behind in lane? It got Ale fed on an Akali, and the game was over in 10 minutes. Game 2, the Shy did not do that well. Game 3, they won. The Shy was almost non-existent, going like 0-2-2. Like, through 4 games... At one point, I honestly think he ended 118 and 10. Like, that's just not acceptable. That's not acceptable. I don't care what anyone says. Like, anybody that goes 1-18, you cannot blame other players on the team for a player dying 18 times. Like, that is on them 100%. Like, not necessarily, I guess, all 18 kills are not on them, but their poor performance is because of them. Like, there is clearly a trend here that is occurring. And, LNG just went after it. They really did. Doumbé played a Renekton in game 1 in mid, playing some weird things, making it work, and that is what LNG thrives on. Tarzan was playing fabulous on a Sejuani, drew a Sejuani ban in game 3 and game 4. Like, that is incredible. That is truly incredible. That is the sort of stuff we want out of LNG and what we've expected all split long and have not gotten, as they disappointed us, playing Panda C in top lane, Iwandi at support. Lamau today went like 1-2 and 34 or something, like a great support performance. LNG all around played great League of Legends. Weibo only won game 3 because Angel went off on an Ahri. He got a triple kill and just ran away with the game after that, and that's the only reason they won. And Angel is a player that I would have expected not to do that. So, you know, a little bit of a rant here, but honestly, Weibo, this is Weibo. This is what it is. You get this. You get wins, big wins. They beat, Victory 5. Beat Victory 5. That's a big win. They were the first team to beat Victory 5, right? But then they lose to LNG back-to-back. Honestly, between the two, I think the Shy went like 126 and maybe 14, 15. I mean, I'm just going, I think that might be close to what his score was in the last 6 games that he's played, all against LNG. I mean, LNG had their number last week. They had their number again this week. Weibo did not adjust. New patch, they did not adjust. And it was embarrassing out of Weibo, really, how badly they lost. LNG continue to roll, and honestly, this is a dangerous team when it's rolling because Tarzan and Doomby are elite. You know, Ale is in the lineup, and they're playing up to snuff. This team is very good. I could definitely see them beating Victory 5 on Sunday. I really could. So, excuse me, comment down below with your opinions on this series. You know, it is a contested one, the Shy. I know in the Discord we were busting balls because we have a lot of the Shy enjoyers. You know, the Shy is either loved or hated in our Discord specifically. And so there's not really a moderate take. It's kind of funny in a way. I think people get pissed, but I find it kind of funny. Sneak peek tomorrow. Sandbox versus Gen G. Gen G chose Sandbox yesterday. So Sandbox 13-5, Gen G 17-1, Sandbox 11th, Gen G first in my power rankings. Week 5, day 1, Gen G would win 2-0. Ruler 14-3-14 in that series. And then a week later, they would play again. Ruler winning, going 18-7-8 in 2 games. So what is the deal with this? Well, so in this one series, forget which one it was. They arguably shouldn't have won one of the games. Like, I think game 1 of one of the series was really actually Sandbox's to lose, and they lost it. Now, the thing is with this, I really think this is not good for Sandbox. Gen G, it depends how you want to look at it. Sandbox's win condition is Prince, 110%. And Ruler's handled him in the last 2 series. I think it's going to happen again. Sandbox, it is Prince V9. And, I mean, I picked him as MVP of the split for a reason in the LCK. If you missed my LCK wrap-up video that I put out earlier in the week. You know, it is what it is. It's all about Prince, and I don't think he gets it done. He didn't get it done those series. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if this is a 3-0. I don't believe that if Sandbox stole a game that I would say that they didn't, you know, overpower Gen G. I mean, I really think that if Gen G throw a game, it's because they throw a game, not because Sandbox wins it. Just the win condition is clear as day, so it's really easy to beat it. Where Gen G, I mean, they could theoretically just 6-ban 80 carries. I mean, 5-ban 80 carries, leave Prince screwed, and they know Ruler will win on whatever 80 carry he has to play, and you could put Chovy on something incredible, and he can just dumpster closer, and they move on 3-0 as well. Gen G are just a very elite team. Sandbox do not have enough firepower. LPL, EDG, and RNG. EDG 5th, RNG 7th in my power rankings. They played week 7, day 6, RNG winning 2-1. This was the time that EDG would swap out JJ for Junjia after game 1. RNG would win game 1. EDG would win game 2, and then EDG through game 3. A game RNG should not have won, but they did get away with the victory, and that's all that matters. Gala, 14-7-12. Junjia versus Wei is what I want to watch. Junjia handled Wei in game 2 and game 3, and I feel like Wei has not been up to snuff in this split. I think this meta really doesn't fit him quite as well as Springs did and MSI did when he really dominated. EDG is a different team with Junjia in the lineup, and it is interesting to watch. Viper's playing at a high level. Flandre played very well against Summit in their last series. And RNG are coming off of a very disappointing loss to LGD, something they needed to win. People are going to say, oh no, they didn't need that win. No, they did. That forced them into a 3-seed situation or 4-seed situation where they don't get double elim, which matters. So this team now needs to win against EDG, and I think it's going to be a close series. I think it could go 5 games. EDG are playing very well. Scout's playing better than Xiaohu. Wei and Xiaohu just have not really figured it out recently. And, I mean, Scout and Junjia have. Junjia, like I said, definitely has. I think, honestly, right now, Gala and Ming versus Viper and Mako is definitely going to be very interesting to watch. We have 2 of probably the top 5 bot lanes overall in the world duking it out. So this will be a really good one. I'm excited to watch it. And in the Discord, we'll discuss it as it goes on. So if you want to go on in, you can. LCS, FlyQuest, and TL. I think this is similar to this one. I think it's pretty lopsided. TL won both games earlier in the split. Bwipo playing a big role, going 5-3-5 on a Gangplank and 1, and then 8-1-2 the second time round on an Olaf. Bwipo has been TL's best player this split, and he well, I mean, he took advantage of Philip. Philip got some solo kills the first time, and I think I mentioned that during the split. You know, it was really interesting to see Philip kind of play that aggressive, and it's good for him as a young player, getting better by the day. However, I think Bwipo definitely takes advantage of him in this best-of-5 situation. I think Bjergsen versus Takui is going to be interesting to watch. Now, my matchup is Jose Dioto versus Bwipo. Jose has to go top lane and affect the matchup. I think he has to camp the lane. I think similar to what LNG did to the Shy, I think Jose has to go in on Bwipo. He really does, and hopefully take Bwipo out of the game. Because Takui, I think, has potential to outplay Bjerg at this point in Bjerg's career. He's kind of just like a control mage mid laner, farming it out and playing in team fights and hoping for the best. Where Takui offers a little bit more variance. And in bot lane, though, I do give TL's bot lane the edge for sure. Johnson and Afromu really, I don't think, are even close to the level of Hansama and Core at this point. So I wouldn't be shocked if it's a 3-0 similar to the Sandbox Gen G situation. I really don't think that this is very close at all. But that's it for my roundup today. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Like I said, join the Discord if you would like to. And yeah, thanks for watching.